All right, first up, the big story. Crucial Ayodhya case has been delayed yet again. A fresh bench will be constituted in the Ayodhya dispute case. This after Justice UU Lalit recused himself from the matter. Muslim lawyer Rajiv Dhawan raised objections against Justice UU Lalit, citing the fact that in 1994, UU Lalit was the lawyer for Kalyan Singh in a case related to a contempt of court. Kalyan Singh, in fact, was the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh when the Babri Masjid was controversially demolished in 1992. Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi will now constitute a new bench which will hear the matter on the 29th of January. CJI has also asked to re-examine all the documents related to the case, which in fact is sealed in 15 trunks. The sealed case documents are in Arabic, in Sanskrit, Urdu, Gurmukhi, because of which the translations will once again be reviewed. Meanwhile, massive protests were held outside the Supreme Court over the delay in the Ayodhya case.
We're standing outside the Supreme Court right now, and you can see the commotion which has started over here because there are several activists who have come over here demanding that the Ram Temple and the Ayodhya matter be heard as soon as possible. But you can see that the cops are, in fact, I'll ask my camera person Pradeep to in fact follow me and just show you the pictures over here. You can see that all of them are being taken away by the cops because they've tried to stop the traffic over here. So
68 साल से हमारे राम लला सारे नेता ठाट में, राम जी हमारे टाट में हैं। हमारे राम मंदिर का 67 साल से केस चल रहा है।
You can see over there some very heightened sentiments over there because the Supreme Court has now decided that they will be constituting a new bench which will hear the Ayodhya land dispute issue, and then of course the matter will be heard next on the 29th of January.
अगली तारीख जो होगी वो 29 जनवरी की फिक्स की गई है। 29 जनवरी को जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बेंच होगी वो इस मामले की सुनवाई करेगी। जब संविधान पीठ बैठी तो आज से सुनवाई शुरू होनी थी, लेकिन शुरू में उन्होंने सबसे पहले जस्टिस ललित पर निशाना साधा कि उनको इस बेंच का पार्ट नहीं होना चाहिए, और दूसरा उन्होंने कहा कि ट्रांसलेशन कंप्लीट नहीं है। इन सारी बातों को एक मैं और बात बता दूं, उन्होंने यह भी कोशिश की डालने की, जो 3 जजेज की बेंच सुनवाई की तो चीफ जस्टिस को एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव साइड पर अगर उन्होंने 5 बेंच बनाया तो जो मामला ऑलरेडी डिसाइड हो चुका है उसको पुनर्जीवित करने की कोशिश रही है मुस्लिम पक्षकार के वकीलों की।
सवाल इस बात का है कि ये अदालत से अगर तुम्हारे पास मेरिट है तो सामने आके बहस करो। तुम भागने की कोशिश क्यों करते हो? इसका मतलब तुम वहां पर खुद अंदर से अपनी हार महसूस कर रहे हो। वो राम जन्मभूमि है, वहां पर राम मंदिर बनना चाहिए और तुमको हार लग रही है इसलिए भागते हो।
मुस्लिम्स को फेथ है पूरे सुप्रीम कोर्ट पर। जब पूरे सुप्रीम कोर्ट में फेथ है तो कोई 5 जजेस हो जाए, हमारे लिए ये मैटर नहीं करता है कि जज में से कोई मुसलमान है या सिख है या ईसाई है कि नहीं। दे आर जजेस एंड वी ट्रस्ट अपॉन देम एज जजेस। दे आर ऑनेस्ट, दे आर सिंसियर, देयर इंटीग्रिटी इज नॉट इन डाउट, दे आर इम्पार्शियल, तो वी कैन नॉट हैव एनी ऑब्जेक्शन।
हम लोग उम्मीद करते हैं कि 29 जनवरी से अब इस पे बाकायदा इंशाल्लाह हियरिंग शुरू हो जाएगी, जिससे कि अयोध्या जैसे सेंसिटिव मामले पर फैसला हो सके और इस हमारे मुल्क को इस अहम मसले से हमेशा के लिए निजात मिल सके। और जाहिर सी बात है हम सबका पूरा एतमाद और यकीन सुप्रीम कोर्ट पर है और उसके जजेस पर है, और जो भी फैसला होगा वो हम सबको काबिल कबूल होगा।
The Supreme Court can take as long as it wants in this title suit. I'm not concerned with it. But Narasimha Rao's promise is to be implemented, and this implementation should be done right away. There is no reason for the Prime Minister to delay the matter.
अब फिर आ गया तारीख पे तारीख, इसलिए तो हम मांग कर रहे हैं ना बार बार कि भैया अध्यादेश लाओ। ये नहीं होगा, ये सब कितनी 70 साल, ये भी तो संविधान का अपमान है। जस्टिस डिलेड इज जस्टिस डिनाइड, और जितना डिले करोगे वो अन्याय ही होगा और संविधान का अपमान होगा।
Okay, so here's a quick recap of what happened in court. The matter has been deferred till the 29th. Everybody was expecting that today a decision is taken by the Supreme Court and set the timeline for this case. Take a look at what exactly happened. We'll just take you through some couple of graphics. Hearing of the Ayodhya title suit has been delayed again. The matter has been deferred now to the 29th of this month. Supreme Court is to form a fresh 5-judge bench to hear the case. Now, why that has happened is because senior advocate Rajiv Dhawan raised a query. In fact, he asked why is UU Lalit representing or is part of the 5-judge bench, because he is somebody who in fact had represented Kalyan Singh in this particular matter when he was the Chief Minister. Decision on frequency of hearing is now to be taken on the 29th of January, and the case timeline decision will also be done on the 29th of January. So that's the latest update. That's a quick synopsis of what exactly happened. Let me go straight across first to Ashutosh Mishra. He, in fact, is getting all the updates from Ayodhya. Ashutosh, there's a lot of disappointment amongst the seers. They have been very angry. They have been upset. But if you could just tell us, what really is their reasons for this kind of disappointment? Because the Supreme Court, well, it's a judicial process. It's going to take its time. And, you know, the judges would not want to take any chances on such a politically sensitive issue.
Well, these seers and saints here in Ayodhya have had only disappointment as far as this whole case is concerned. And moreover, when Prime Minister said he is not going to bring any ordinance, that added further in their disappointment. But महंत जी, आज जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट में हुआ, एक अगली तारीख कि 29 जनवरी को अदालत बैठेगी, एक नई बेंच आएगी, तब तक जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं उनका ट्रांसलेशन हो जाएगा. अब साधु महात्माओं के मन में क्या है?
देखिए, आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी से मैं यही कहना चाहूँगा कि देश की जनता यह आशा लगाई थी कि आपके द्वारा मंदिर का समाधान हो जाएगा आपके कार्यकाल में, लेकिन अब ऐसा लग रहा है कि आपके कार्यकाल में इसका समाधान नहीं हो पाएगा. जब अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी थे तो उन्होंने पुरातत्व द्वारा इस बात को प्रमाणित करा दिया कि मंदिर ही वहाँ था, लेकिन आप इतने दिन तक प्रधानमंत्री पद पर बने थे, आप पूर्ण बहुमत की सरकार में थे, लेकिन फिर भी मंदिर के लिए आपने जो करना चाहिए कुछ नहीं किया. मैं इतना ही कहूँगा, जो 2-3 महीने के समय बचे हैं इसमें आप सामर्थ्यवान है, चाहे माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के द्वारा हो, चाहे बाहरी दोनों पक्षों को बुलवा करके बैठक करवा करके एक समाधान नहीं निकलवा लेते हैं.
आज जो अगली तारीख लगी है, क्या अभी भी साधु महात्मा को उम्मीद है कि कानून से रास्ता निकलेगा या फिर एक निराशा हाथ लगी है?
देखिए, साधु महात्मा को लग रहा है कि कानून की जो प्रक्रिया है बड़ी लंबी है. हमारे यहाँ के जो नियम है, जो न्यायपालिका है, उसे बहुत लंबा समय लगता है. इतने वर्ष बीत गए, देश के आज़ाद हुए, तमाम प्रधानमंत्री हुए, लेकिन किसी के समय में ये न्यायपालिका द्वारा अभी तक समाधान नहीं हुआ है. तो हम तो ये मानते हैं कि न्यायपालिका से जो आशा कर रहे हैं वो आशा निराशा के रूप में दिख रही है. इसलिए
उम्मीद है कि निराशा है. महंत जी,
निराशा है. अब जिस तरह आज हो सकता है 29 तारीख को इसे हो जाए, यही है और क्या.
So, you know, that's only the word that you can hear in Ayodhya as far as the scenes and shares is concerned, that it's only disappointment. And finally, they're expecting that government will have to intervene as they have promised. Remember, construction of Ram Temple was key promise of BJP in 2014. Avantika.
Absolutely. Ashutosh, kindly stay on with me. Anisha, in fact, is also joining us from outside the court. And, you know, Anisha, such is the sentiment and the emotions attached to this case that many, in fact, are even thinking that today was supposed to be hearing when actually the 5 judges were supposed to only set a timeline in the hearing of this case. But tell us what exactly happened in court, what were the objections that were raised, and has the CJI said anything about UU Lalit offering to recuse himself from this case?
Well, yes, Avantika. Justice UU Lalit has in fact recused himself from this case. He has said that he is not willing to hear this matter after it was pointed out by Advocate Rajiv Dhawan, who is the senior advocate appearing for the Muslim side, that Justice Lalit, when he was an advocate, had appeared on behalf of Kalyan Singh, who was then the former Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, in a contempt case related to the Ayodhya land dispute in 1995. Now, judicial ethics says that if a judge has appeared as a lawyer in a case, they cannot hear this case. And because this matter was pointed out to Justice Lalit, he then said that he is not willing to be part of this particular bench. That is why a new bench will have to now be set up by the Supreme Court to hear this matter. What we also need to remember is that the Supreme Court Registry has also told the Chief Justice that there is certain dispute regarding some translations of documents which are required as evidence in this case. Now, we need to remember that because this is such an important case, documents from Arabic, Persian, Sanskrit, Gurumukhi and Hindi have been translated
on
into
that
English
point,
for the Supreme Court.
haven't all the translations been already done? Why is there a need to review some of those translations?
Well,
Well, as I was saying, Avantika, the registry has pointed out that there is some dispute regarding certain translations of documents, and that is why the registry has now been told to verify all the documents that are there. Now, 15 trunks worth of documents, over some 20,000 pages have to be physically checked over by the registry within this 3-week period. And on the 29th of January, the registry will have to tell the Supreme Court what is going to be the timeline. If the documents are complete, then the Supreme Court will set a timeline for further hearing of this matter. If, however, the documents are still not complete, then we can potentially see another delay. So it now boils down to whether all documents are done or not. And we need to remember that it has taken almost the last year to get all the papers in place. The documents were to come from the UP government, from the Archaeological Survey of India, from the Waqf Board, from the Akhara, from various sources. And all of that has taken a very long time. It has taken almost the last 1.5 years for the documents to come back to the Supreme Court. Avantika.
All right, we're going to leave it at that. Anisha, Ashutosh, thank you both for joining us. We'll keep coming back to you through the day.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.